The woman who says sorry to chairs is pleased with her work. She's used her tray to build a city within the city. The teapot, her pavilion, forks for peers, a ketchup church. I picture the cast of residents, fire eaters who chum lushes in a park of crusted mash, squatters occupying mugs, the spoon's shadow flecked with pensioners in latex shorts. Among the salt and pepper wreckage of the shore, bears and otters dressed as Dorothy poke charcoal and natter at their vegan barbecue, sidetracked briefly by a sugar bowl freighter. I think that living somewhere like Brighton, it couldn't help but shape what I write, in that it has quite a distinctive set of subcultures. Quite obviously, LGBT life is a big part of living in Brighton, but also more broadly, it's a place with a Green MP, it's a place with lots of socialists, and throughout its history it's been associated with outsiders, both politically and culturally. I suppose it's known as the home of the dirty weekend and of various kinds of alternative sexuality. Just living next to the sea, you can't help but have that sense of this brooding presence over your shoulder. And certainly Brighton is a pebble beach, which means that it's quite rich in sounds when you're walking on the beach, and it attracts different kinds of wildlife. The cliffs that run between Brighton Marina and Rottingdean in particular are full of all kinds of unusual flower and unusual types of bird that aren't encountered in other places, and that I suppose gives the local region a really unique sense of identity. And being surrounded by these things, I suppose, is going to affect my own handling of sound and rhythm, because these are the sounds and rhythms that I'm surrounded with. A circle of radical fairies begins to chant. The baby lesbian puts down her spliff, fidgets in her deck chair, convinced she's being watched, daring someone, anyone, to answer. But the creators moseyed off. I sip my lemon tea and gaze as the waiter grabs the corners of the ocean, and the entire city trembles and rises, floats away beyond the walls of the world.